All right. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Michael. I'm doing a TCG Market Watch. This is my first Market Watch. I love doing Market Watches. I love buying, selling, trading Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Just wanted to give this a shot. Give me any tips in the comments section below. Anything that I could improve on. Any cards that you want me to talk about. I think it'd be really cool if I could just do this. I could do this every day, just start my day off and just record this really fast, look at all the cards that I'm going into and what's meta and not. I do play competitive TCG, and I've gotten really close to a YCS top once, but let's just get into Market Watch. So let's start with Trishula, one of the last Shonen Jump magazine promos. So I'm really sad that Shonen Jump has decided to end the Yu-Gi-Oh promos that they're doing, because if you wanted to invest in Yu-Gi-Oh cards, honestly, there is no safer bet than getting a subscription of Shonen Jump magazine promos. These things basically were 10 to 20 to all the way up to $50 back when Link Rebo was a thing. And the Shonen Jump subscription gives you 4 cards, right? And just one of those cards being $50 and the subscription costing $20, you would just plus insane amounts. I started off with just getting 3, and then I bumped that up to 10. But then they started ending this, but I definitely plussed, mainly because I got a bunch of summon sorceresses. And made $33 off each one of those, and that gave me $10 for each one of those subscriptions. And then I got these, which is just amazing. Yeah, I think I actually came to the end of the Shonen Jump promos. I got 3 cards, and then I got the 4 cards that they just gave to everyone, so I really plussed off those. It was great. This card is really good because you can banish a card from your deck, specifically Thunder Dragon Dark, grab the Hawk, and then boom, that's a free Colossus. So this card's really good. In addition, a lot of people in their combos will only play 1 card to go off the combo, whether it be LP, what's the pendulum link one? I forget. Electromite. What else is meta? So, Topologic, Bomber, IP. If they can be playing 2 IPs, that person has money. But realistically, you want 2 IPs because it's so generic. It's literally one of the most generic cards, and then on top of that, great effect, This card, it's $10. Honestly, I think $6 would be a fair, you would plus if you paid $6 for this card. But $10, you want to just pick up 1, right? Right now, maybe if you're gonna be playing soon, they're not gonna, I don't think they're gonna reprint this soon, but you definitely want to have one of these because it's just really good, honestly. And then you can maybe go into Phantom, Fortress, banish a card, banish this. It's a lot of plussing, even though you may need to pay out a lot of 3 cards. But this definitely is a good card. I think you should definitely have it. Talking about the other 3 Dragon promos, this one, honestly, I don't understand why this one's more. But the other Trishula is much more meta relevant. This card though is definitely the second best. Well, I mean, not considering Emperor Dragon. I'm talking about the extra deck monsters. This one's definitely the second best. You can't link summon anymore, feels bad. And it has to be in defense position, which means you can't target any of your link monsters. Doesn't feel good. And their effects are negated. So this card, it's I don't think it's worth this. I would pay $5 for this card. Yeah. But I also don't see it going down. Chaos Emperor Dragon, Envoy of the End. I believe they were much cheaper and they're kind of going up in price. Yeah, as you can see here, there's actually not a lot before it starts climbing a little bit more. Actually, no, they're all leveled off here at $13. There's about 20 to 30 copies right there. Sorry, my cat's playing with a ping pong ball in the background. You want 3 copies of this. This is actually more of a collector's item because you can actually play the older ones and just know what the effect is right here. I bet a lot of people actually would prefer it. There's also an ultimate rare of this, which obviously is just amazing looking. I wouldn't buy this at this price. However, if you know, this is just a collector's item. I only expect this to go up. So if you do wanted to get this with the errata at this point, like you just need to get these now. And then, because I don't think this is going down personally, I believe that they were cheaper and it's going to go up. It could probably go up to like 20. So just to pick up now if you were thinking about getting this specific errata one. This is absolute trash. $2. Trash, $1. Shooting Riser Dragon. So there are many versions of them. This one's $6. It's the Shonen Jump promo. $6. Super rare is 40 cents. Obviously, grab the super rare and just yeet out of there. Like this is like, okay, go from super rare to ultra rare is kind of nice, but like really. $6 for that? I don't think so. Psychic Wielder. I saw this in a other Marketwatch. Look, this is like never been played. I don't think people are just gonna play it. I don't think it's good. People are just not gonna play it. People said maybe consider picking this up. For $3, it's not a bad pickup because it's so cheap, right? And it's secret rare. It could get reprinted, but $3 is $3, whatever. Whoops, accidentally added that to cart. But there's no fucking way. Like, just nobody's playing this. This card, so this card was like $3 at its lowest point. I actually picked up like 10 copies because I know that this card's just gonna go up in time. It's generic at 2 dragon monsters, and it's just such a good effect. Non-targeting face-up card, not just monsters. Removal, right? And then you can special summon a dragon monster. You can special summon the Kyoki Miru Drago, which literally means that no more special summoning lighter dragons. You can do a Romage. You can do just so much plussing. You know, you could special summon the Omni Dragon Brotar. This card is so good. You definitely want to pick up, if you don't have one right now, just pick up one. But I definitely see this just going up in price. And I would, bro, these, if they don't reprint these for a while, these could go up to like 15 within a year. Within a year, you could see this up to 15. So definitely pick up at least one now. I picked up like 10 copies at $3. Yeah, I could also see them reprinting it, but come on, this is like, regardless, $3 for that card is just so good. Like, so many people play it, Dragon Link and such. Another thing that we've been seeing in the meta is DD Crow due to a lot of cards, but what I noticed was DD Crow, the highest rarity, ultra rare in Legendary Collection Kaiba, which also has like a more gold foiling than normal for ultra rares. It's just like, once you see it, you'll be like, yeah, that's more gold than usual. Are only 50 cents. And you can get first editions for 70 cents. Like, this you want to pick up. Not much to say. Like, you're looking at, like, Dual Devastator, which honestly does not look as good as this, okay? I don't have DD Crows. I don't have them around, but I can tell you, like, the Dual Devastator Ultra Rares just don't look as good as Legendary Collection Kaiba, which is just, like, more gold. Everything else is, like, more expensive and just, like, not as good. I definitely pick these up. I will pick these up. More of those. So OTS, so right now these are all hyped up. Honestly, I'm gonna say like one thing about all the cards in here, and then we're gonna move on. Like literally when Dual Overload comes out, look at these. Solemn Judgment is at $73. So we have to basically wait for time to pass for these cards to go down. $73 for Solemn Judgment, $66 for Twin Twisters, $52 for Chaos Dragon Levianeer, $3 for Endymion. If this gets limited, that's going to be much cheaper too. Gred Modus for $266, Jaguars $265, Shoot us $3, maybe $2. Primal Being Token $2, Time Thief Redoer $3. Just like noting this, and I'm going to do a market watch ideally when Dual Overload comes out. And that we will look at these prices again, and I'm basically anticipating all of these cards to go down in price. Rage super rare 230. Adhere is good, but 88 cents. Yep, just wait 3 months and we'll look at these cards again. Trickstar Corbane. So this card was like 10, maybe more, and it's been steadily going down. And like, it might go down more. Nobody's really like picking these up because nobody wants to play Trickstar anymore. But this is like a really good card. And like, I think you could, at max, you need 2. It's a good card. I don't really see it going down more. So if you're ever thinking about Trickstar Corbane, like keep an eye on that. It could go down more, but like realistically, 4 for this card is not bad. I would consider picking it up if you were thinking about putting a small Trickstar engine, especially in the current meta. We have a lot of back row actually. So you could play the Trickstar Light stage, and Trickstar Light stage will just like, you know, stop a set card from being activated, or, you know, bait it, right? And then boom, you also have a link too, because you can go this, or you could, yeah, you get a free link too off field spell, more or less. And also that does damage. OTS, this for, let's see, let me refresh this card. This card is $11. I think that, I mean, if you plan on playing Sky Strikers in the future, $11, not bad. Pick it up. I think Ultimate Rare, it's nice. Pot of Desires is at $58 right now. Bro, I want these. Apparently, this is like one of the best looking Ultimate Rares out there ever. Like, and I saw it on the Team Sam video, and oh my god, that looked amazing. I really want 3 of these. I mean, realistically, like most decks only will play 2. But if this hits like $50, I would probably consider picking them up. They're getting really close though. This is just going to be, like, there's no way they're going to hit this card, and it's just such a freaking good card. Yeah. Scapegoat, it's only at 1. You only need 1. $33 for it. It's not bad. It's been steadily decreasing in price, I want to say, but $30 is not bad. Honestly, like, if it goes down to like 20, 25, I'd definitely pick it up, but it's also at a solid price to look at right now. So it's like a maybe right now. Kagari's 30, like everybody's like, oh my god, Sky Strikers are about to get mollywopped on the ban list. But, you know, like, this card looks amazing. It's $30 right now, and I mean, I don't think they're going to hit Kagari. And, you know, Sky Strikers are still going to be around, so $30 is okay for this card. Looks great. Cosmic Cyclone. This card used to be like $15 Ultimate Rare, and like it wasn't even selling then, maybe even 12. I don't even know. It was just like so low. Now, because some people are playing it due to Orcust, as soon as Battle's gone, Cosmic Cyclone is gone. Okay, so do not pick up Ultimate Rare Cosmic Cyclones at this price. It's just super inflated right now because it's seen YCS tops. Terraforming though, you only need 1, and so picking up the Ultimate Rare sooner, like now, would pick this up right now. Yeah, well, then again, it is kind of decreasing in price. You know, I would say the same thing for like Scapegoat. If it goes down to like 25-20, I would definitely pick it up. World Legacy Guard Dragon. So this is being considered for being reprinted, but this card really should be seeing more meta play. This card's just so nut busted. Are you kidding me? But 14 bucks, like I wouldn't pay more than like 10 for one. But like, yeah, like this card is so good. I wouldn't touch it. It's so high. Like if it doesn't get a reprint though, like damn, this is gonna go up more. I mean, we saw what happened with Borload. Okay, so Savage Strike. So the reason I have it because all these cards haven't been reprinted yet, but they are coming out with Dual Overload in about 3 months. I think that honestly, all these cards, right now it's 95. If you aren't doing a regionals, then like don't pick these cards up. These cards are gonna get reprinted by then, and like they're just gonna get reprinted. Like these prices are if you need to go to a regionals right now, or not right now, in the next 3 months and top. And honestly, you should be going to a regionals in the next 3 months and topping if you wanted to do something like the WCQ, because you want to get your qualifier, your invite early so that you can plan your playing, like trip and hotel arrangements, because that shit's going to be in like June, May. And if you're getting your stuff, or if you're getting your invite in like April, your ticket, it's going to cost you like more. Spellbooks. So Spellbook of Knowledge is only 80 cents a copy right now. So, you know, this has seen a lot of meta play. So 80 cents for a copy in Infinity Chasers is definitely a good pickup in my opinion. I think you should consider that. Omni Dragon Brotar is actually the lowest it's ever been. This card was like 10 bucks. Now it's at 5. So it could theoretically go lower. This one's about $7. So actually it's at $7. It's not at like 6. But this card is just so good. And if you don't have one, you need one. So, I mean, if you think about it, like if you have Omni Dragon Brotar, you could even play more than one. If you have Omni Dragon Brotar in your hand and you have World Legacy Guard Dragon, you could normal this, go into like Link Karibo, then activate World Legacy Guard Dragon to special summon this, make LP, and then once this is special summon, you can discard something to grab any like Dark Dragon or Dark Cybers, but I don't know who the fuck's gonna do that. And then boom, your World Legacy Guard Dragon, you just move or you make LP with this, and then you just move the LP with World Legacy Guard Dragon. You have 2 arrows right there. Boom. So this actually could be a really solid normal summon if you have World Legacy Guard Dragon in your hand. My cat is having a blast. Hi, Watson. I'll show you my cat later, maybe. So honestly, I might just pick up 2 copies. This is solid. Like you're gonna plus so much just off like, you know, yeah. It's a good card. I don't understand why it's going down in price. You should definitely have one if you don't already. Cherubini, rip. This was supposed to be the savior of BA. Get wrecked, BA. No top since, but we had that random top in freaking like 2017, 2018. So weird. Freaking Sekka's light, man. We haven't seen, yeah. Ib also is going down. Bro, this card is so good. You just plus so hard off this card. I don't understand why it's going down. This thing should be worth $20 at least. Okay, this card is 10 bucks, but Savage Dragon's like 40. Okay, what? Mech Knight, this card is a great card. I would have one. I have one. I paid 20 bucks for it. I should have paid it was like, I think it was like 15 at one point. I should have got it then. Maybe it was even 10, but this card is really good. You your opponent can't target other monsters for attack. So you can like protect your like weak ass monsters that are on board, just like, you know, something like Floodgate monster, but also they can't target it and they can't for attacks or effects like, yeah. So this is also really good against, well, it's not really good, but like something like destruction effects, like can't target this and you can't target my other monsters, so screw you. And then you get to shuffle a card. I think it's really good. Plus Cybers. So with Cyber support coming out, you definitely want to have one of these. Dingirasu. So Dingirasu is like really interesting with the ban list coming out. So here we see it right now at $27 for first edition, near mint. But the ultimate rare is only like $10. It's like, okay, so this is 34, and then we have 27. So that's a $7 difference for ultimate rare versus ultra rare, and that's just insane. So if anything, that should just give you more incentive to go for the ultimate rare of Dingirasu, but I will go back to that in a second. Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood is only $3.50 right now. Actually it's $4.50. If this goes down to like $3 a copy, just because it's secret rare, I know that it was reprinted in Dual Devastator. You know, secret rare Ghost Sisters is definitely an appeal. So, Fusion Destiny, $2. I've been like, I haven't pulled the trigger on this, but this price for this card has not moved since Dark Neostorm came out, and that was like the end of last year. So in a year, it hasn't moved, and so, you know, maybe they'll reprint it. But like, if you want this, you just might as well pull the trigger already to, you know, before it goes up potentially, and it's a good card. Crackdown, $3. It's a really good card. I would consider getting it. I actually, yeah, it's a good card. I would consider getting it. I don't think it's really going to go lower. Yep. So goes in match and summon limit. So there can be only one is a really oppressive card, and I really can see it being hit on the next ban list. Like maybe like limited to one. If that happens, we are gonna look at other floodgates, you know, summon limit, that basically do the same thing, right? Lock you out from playing the game. Summon limit's gonna be your next best card, right? And the ultra rare right now, I think the super rare is like really cheap, but this is $3 right now. Honestly, like summon limit is gonna be the next one. Goes in match after that, and it's only 50 cents. So, you know, if you're planning on playing control, definitely pick those up. And definitely, like, I believe that one of the best floodgates out of the ones that are limited right now, besides the ones that are limited, there can be only one, is probably just like the best one for the meta. It's just so good. Sky Striker Mobilize Engage has a fucking target, like a fucking red dot on its forehead. $8. I just picked up actually a playset because I wanted to play Sky Striker Orcust, and I can tell you, Sky Striker Orcust is nut busted. For sure the best deck, hands down, nothing about it. Disgusting. Disgusting. I mean, for $8, I don't think it's gonna go lower. And if they don't hit engage, like let's say they hit Hornet Drones, right? Because Hornet Drones is splashable. If they hit Hornet Drones, engage is going to go up, and engage probably it won't go up that much, but right now it would be the time to buy, because as the ban list comes up, people are like, oh, they might hit engage, so it's going to be lower. Brawl Sword Dragon, you want one, and if you want to be a competitive player, you definitely want it. $17 for it is really good. I believe it was like 30 before, but yeah, it's kind of been, actually, yeah, this has been going down. $17 for Borsal Dragon Secret Rare from Battles of Legends Heroes Revenge is not bad. You're a competitive player, you know you want to end the game as fast as possible, and this card does that. This card is straight stupid. I thought, like, no, this card has seen meta play like once, like in terms of YCS tops. top 32s. It's like seeing it like once, maybe twice, but like this card should not be worth $70. I don't know who the hell is hoarding these things, why it's priced like this, but what the hell? It's not even good. I'm just like triggered just looking at this card. Mainly because I sold my copy for like $34, thinking like, I was like, this card isn't even good. Yeah, it doesn't like think of Avermax. Avermax is just like better. But whatever. Romulus is 360. I would pick one up. It's really good. It's free +1. Just add Dragoonity, you know? And I think that Winged Beast is going to be strong soon. So definitely consider, or definitely pick one of these up now. I already have mine. Gizmek, this price has basically not changed. It was like $10 on release at its lowest. Went to 20 at its highest. I pulled 2, and I've just kind of been holding on to them. I believe that these could be like the next Chaos Dragon 11 years, where they were like going down. Like Chaos Dragon 11 years was like $7 at one point. And then like everybody just kept playing it, and everybody realized it was a really good card. So this card is also just really good, you know? It gets a monster on board. It's a level 8, quick effect, removal. You can banish 3 cards from your extra deck face down, like, so you can like combo this with like Grand Maju. I don't think that this price is going down. Yes, there will be a reprint, but you know, I don't think that this is gonna go like lower than 10. It's a good card. You definitely need one for Orcust. This is a good pickup. 155 for Fire Formation Tenki. Especially with Zodiac being considered for potentially being off the ban list. I would definitely pick these up. Secret Rare look great. You're not buying the Ultimate Rare because the Ultimate Rare is like $100. I mean, if you want to buy the Ultimate Rare, go ahead, but 155 for the next best rarity, and it looks great. It's pretty good. This is another one that, you know, $3. I would pick these up now, honestly. Like Ignis Heat wasn't reprinted, and then they reprinted it at Secret Rare. The thing I sold my Ignis Heats for like 20 each, and like maybe 15. But the point is, like, now they're like Secret Rare, which look amazing. Like, just pick these up. Like, I have 2. I want a 3rd. Just, yeah. Striker Dragon. Oh my god, this card is great. I would definitely have one. I picked mine up at 15 because I wanted to play it at like launch, near launch. Feels bad, but this card is so good. You know, free boot sector launch, and it just is good. You know. I wanted to also say Rip Marine says, like, this was supposed to be the meta deck coming out of 2019. Get wrecked. 6 Sams. I don't know. Oh yeah, the 6 Sams like cards are kind of going up. We'll have to see. I think that Gateway is, because they're pushing 6 Sams a lot. They also had like the set with full of 6 Sams and stuff. They've been pushing it a lot recently. I wouldn't be surprised if Gateway came off the ban list, like to 3, or even semi-limited, in which case all the 6 Samurai cards are going to go up. Definitely make sure you have at least one of these before that happens. Scrap Wyvern is $1. This is going to see meta play, and I think that you guys all need to hurry up and buy them before they go up and up. It's $1 right now, man. You need to, like, I'm serious. Get this. This is in my cart. Like, I'm going to get this card. $1 for, like, essentially it's very close to Double Helix, or it's basically a Double Helix for the Scrap archetype. It's a little bit more generic, but it's not as powerful as what Double Helix and that engine can do. These are 50 cents. These see side deck play. I think that this is a good pickup at the current price. These have gone up to $2, but, you know, why pay $6 for 3 when you could pay $1.50 for 3? Apollosa, great card. It's going up. See, this is like a justified price, you know. It's in like every competitive meta deck. A lot of, like, literally all the competitive meta decks and it literally super generic and a super good card. You know, Nibiru counters Nibiru, just super good. So that price is justified. I think at $70, you know, like, yeah, I could go down. Yeah, I could get reprinted, but, you know, this is justified price. Just like this card, which is, you want as many IP Masqueranas as possible just because of the ability to, you know, disrupt on your opponent's turn, create a indestructible card effect that is Link monster. And you know, it's fucking generic. And 2 non-link monsters, like, that basically solves, like, this comboed with what's that one card? Scapegoat. Like, you know, you need to, like, link up with Scapegoat to, like, whatever you want to make, and this, like, 2 tokens, that's IP Masquerena. Boom. $36 though. Oh, I got mine for 30, which, you know, makes me feel a little good that this is going up, but every meta deck currently plays this, and if you're not playing it, that's just not a good idea. Or you need it. You just need it, bro. Starly's Safer, if you're a Dragon fan, like, you want this card. I can see this card going down, but I also can see this card going back up to 40. It's bounced from 22 at its lowest point that I saw. I've been watching this card carefully. Up to 40. So, you know, I think it's good. I don't think it's like, I think it's like, thank God it's in the deck. Or thank God we have it. But it's not like super good. I don't know. If you're a Dragon fan, definitely pick these up. At 29, do it. Unchained Abomination. So Unchained's going to get eventually the last Unchained card. And the last Unchained card is so good. It's really the reason why Unchained isn't doing well right now. Once that card comes out, all the Unchained cards become actually pretty good. So what you want to do is actually pick up Unchained now while it's low. $3 for this card is basically as low as it's gonna go. I think it was like lower at 2. So if you see it at 2, definitely pick it up. But $3 is like literally, you only need like 2 of these at most. Abomination Prison was short printed, and like, I don't think it's going lower than this. $15 for it. Like, it was like, yeah, just this card was short printed, and then at its high point was like 40. But like, this card is so good. It's like, you know, it's your Stratos for the deck, any Unchained card, and then you can, like, you know, it has a second effect as well. So $15, dude. I already picked up my copies. Just like you should pick up 3 of these. And I'm saying 3 only because it's 156 for first ed, secret rare. Bro, $5 for 3 of those? Definitely. 65 cents for Dimensional Shifter. Definitely pick this card up. I know it's kind of sketchy, but come on. 170, 165 or something like that. 180. 180 for a playset of this, you just get it. Like, it could be really good. Dark Ruler No More. Is this card good? Yes. $2. It's only going to go up in price, in my opinion. So get it now. Lone Fireball. And like Nibiru, if you don't have Nibiru, just whatever price it is right now, just get Nibiru. And then put it in the side. Like, you're not a good player unless you're doing that right now. Like, done. Lone Fire Blossom, 50 cents. Dude, this card used to be super expensive for a freaking common. So, like, you know, get this card now, especially because Crystron Needle Fiber is going to come up, and if they don't hit Glow Up Bulb, or if they hit Glow Up Bulb to 1, like whatever it is, and they don't hit Lone Fire Blossom, this becomes basically an extra Lone Fire, an extra Glow Up Bulb to do the Crystron Needle Fiber combos. So essentially, you could have 6 normal summons for Crystron Needle Fiber, Lone Fire into Glow Up Bulb. So just pick it up. It's 50 cents, $1.50 for a playset. Good pickup now. I bought like 10 of these copies at 78 cents, I want to say. Saruja's so good. They didn't hit it. Like, if you don't have a playset of Saruja, you need to get it now. Like, I mean, people bought so many dual Devastators, but just saying, like, I think that this price, I bought them at 78 cents as an investment. I think that this card will go up. 78 cents means, like, let's say I paid $1 each. I think that this card can go up to $5 easily. So in which case I'm like, I bet I paid $10 getting $50 out of it. So let's talk about Ignition Assault. So Ignition Assault is coming out literally in a month and like 10 days, right? And it's gonna be basically a cybers support, right? And also, I believe, ritual theme, right? Okay, so ritual theme, cybers, okay? These are both actually like two decks, I mean, besides Salamangreat, two decks that basically need help, right? Rituals. So with this in mind, that they're coming out with cybers cards, I want to show some cybers cards that we want to look at to potentially invest in case cybers becomes a good deck. I built the cybers deck recently, and it's not bad, but it's not Orcust, Sky Striker Orcust. Firewall Dragon Dark Fluid. Yeah, this card. So this card is super good, right? It's monster effect negation, and it's literally not once per chain. You can just keep negating. You know, it's basically Apollosa, and like it's very easy to get XCs in the graveyard. Ritual, Synchro, and Fusion are the harder ones, but with the Ritual support in the next one, and like maybe Ignister, it'll make it easier. XCs is the easiest, in my opinion, to get in the grave. Fusion would be the second, then Synchro, then Ritual. But if you don't have one of these cards, just pick up one. Like, it's super simple. I don't know, it's $3. It's not going lower. Maybe 2, but like, come on, $2.77. You're gonna save yourself 77 cents just in case it goes up to like 5. This card is really good. Yeah, I don't know why I put that in there. Like, you just know that you need Signet Mining for a Cybers deck. Mathmet Sigma is 30 cents, and if we have a Cybers, so you can't special summon Cybers from the extra deck. But it's no monsters in the extra monster zone. So that's a free special summon. And it's a tuner, right? It's level 4. It's really good, but you know, you can special summon it from the graveyard. So you can dump it, right? And then special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. Whatever. Like, we'll overlay it, we can do whatever. But this card's really good for 33 cents for the Cybers archetype. That is hopefully getting a bump next year. This for $30, this is just because there's such a low quantity, I believe. 34 results. Yeah, and no, like, this guy has 6, but this guy probably went in on like this set. There's just not a lot. They don't want to go lower just because like there's just not a lot of these cards. It's a good card. I don't think it's gonna go lower. So if you do want it, you gotta pick it up now. This card could go lower, but this card's really good for not only Salamangreat. I think it's currently at near mint first edition is 350. So it's literally, you can't special summon Cybers, right? This is the whole math mech concept. But with Cybers support coming out in Ignition Assault, this is just a free special summon, right? It's a level 4, and you get to bump a monster 1,000 attack. It's like, that in itself is pretty good. So if you want to OTK your opponent, maybe even, what is it? I just like brain farted, and I was like, even if I like brain farted, I could just cut it out, but I'll just leave that in. Like, you're gonna be like, is he okay? No, I was thinking about Boral Sword. Like, bro, like, plus the plus 1,000 on the Boral Sword, and then you can also attack with this. Oh wait, no, you can't because it's a dragon and you can't special summon anymore. Oh wait, well no, for the rest of the turn. So you make Boral's Sword and then you special summon this. Boom, you got like two 4,000 attacks, two 4,000 attacks, and you can attack with this and like, you know, put it in defense. So this is really good. All the other Math Mech cards, Subtraction is also good, but Addition and Sigma are the ones that you should definitely be picking up now. Maybe Addition you may want to hold out on, but I already picked up all of the Math Mech cards up. This card actually went down from its like $8 price that I picked this up from, and yeah, it's really good. It's basically like, you know, it's basically a Trishula hand, like monster end spell. I mean, doesn't banish from graveyard, but that's fine. It's really good. It's non-targeting, like 3 level 4s is not that hard, and it's generic. So you should definitely have one of these. This is a generic good card, and it's Cybers. So $5, definitely pick up one and just be done with that. Cybers Quantum Dragon. So I picked this up at 5 and now it's at 7 or 671. This is really good because you can, this with Avermax makes it impossible for your opponent to basically target any of your monsters or declare an attack. So it's going to be basically like really tough to get over a Avermax and a Cybers Quantum Dragon on the field. I just don't know how. I can't think of like how you get over that. Like in theory, if you can't attack into them, you can't target them, you would need some sort of like non-targeting destruction. So something like, you know, your Chaos Dragon 11 years, and that hasn't been seen a lot of play. So yeah, you would need a card with non-targeting destruction. Dingirsi works. Yeah. Dingirsi is so broken, man. This for the Cybers OTK, you want to pick this up. Just saying, it's 12 cents right now. Microcoder. I picked each one up at $10. This is a really good card because in combination with Signet, like, I forget, it's the counter trap for Cybers. Basically, like, negate, banish it. I think it's banish it. And you can't use any cards with the same name until the end of next turn. It's pretty good. And, like, you know, you just make Code Talker with this. And then, boom, you at +1, you can make it from your hand. And if you're playing a Cybers archetype, you need 3 of these. Hands down. I added this to Salamangreat, and it really works out, honestly. Transcode Talker. You want 2 of these. They're still 60 cents. Definitely pick them up now. Signet Codec for 730. Was it 8? Yeah, it's still like 730 near mint. Like, this card is good, but it's not the best. I would honestly, I would hold off on buying these. I would get the microcoders. Don't get these just yet. I have 3 and I've been playing with them. They're like meh, they're okay, but like microcoders just like by itself is great. Salamangreat Pyrophoenix is $9. This card is never gonna see meta play in my opinion, but I really want it. I just kind of want it to be reprinted in like Megaton, be like $2, and just like you can play it in some sort of like cheesy deck, you know. In which case, if you get 2 of these, because you're gonna need 2 of these, so whatever this is, you got to double that price, right? And then you got to get like something like this, because special summon with the same whatever, and then pop everything. But it just feels bad. Trust me. This card is 50 cents, near mint, first edition. I mean, it's the Megaton, but still 50 cents for Secret Rare Ghost Girl. And, you know, we are in I wouldn't say we're in a tier 0 format. No, we are not in a tier 0 format. But this card right here is, like, what is it, 50%? I think tier 0 is like, what, 75% is tier 0? So we're in a tier 0.5 format with Orcus right now. Orcus being in all the decks, right? So we know what we're up against. And it's a dark, so you can use this with Allure. You fucking banish all the freaking... what is the Orcus? The one that like lets you set stuff. That one, the Link 2. It's escaping my mind right now, but Galatea, that's what it is. You just banish the Galateas, and then boom, you have your own Galateas, so that, you know, because you're also playing Arceus because it's tier 0 format. For 50 cents, you should definitely pick these up. The other Ghost Girl one doesn't look as good. I just like the secret rares of the Ghost Girls. It's just what it is. And they're all cheap right now, so why not? This card right here, I would hold off until we see what's in Dual Overload. But here's the thing. If it's not in there, you need one of these, and this can go up. I don't think it's going to go up past $8. So I think it's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. Blaster and Tidal, I think, can come off the ban list, and that's mainly because I think they want to promote the Dragon Maid archetype, maybe. But at the same time, I could also see them rebanning the Tempest, because if you think about it, Tempest has been a part of like these degenerate, like easy plays or whatever. So they could ban Tempest again, but it's more likely, in my opinion, that they unban Blaster or Tidal. More likely a Tidal, because they want to promote Mermails, not Mermails. Well, yeah, Mermails with the new Deep Sea Diva and Marincess. So, but Blaster is $3. I would pick them up now, because if they come off the ban list, they are going to be like $5 to up to $10. You only need one. They're not going to give you 3, so just get one. Harpies, Feathers, Duster. Where are the Near Mint first set is $13. I saw them at 10 when I initially looked at them, and I was like, why is this? It's just a rumored that they're going to unban it. Is it likely that they're going to unban it? I would say it's a 50-50 at this point. It's a really good card. You're going to need one. It's guaranteed you're going to need one. It's like super polymerization. So right now, if you pick it up, it's going to be $13, right? Are there a lot of copies out? This guy's got 84 at $30. This guy's been buying them up. This guy's got 84 at $30. This guy's ready for the ban list. I think, okay, I just want to say 84 at, this guy's like, this. I wonder if this guy knows something. You know what I'm saying? This guy's just running the ban list. So that's scary. I just want to note that. $13, it's going to instantly hit 30. Yeah, so you could save yourself $27 by picking it up now, but I wouldn't, because just wait for the ban list. But once the ban list happens, you know, because if we do a lot of lists, like if we buy a lot of cards that are like theoreticals, you know, we're just going to have a lot of like banned cards that we can't use. Pot of Avarice, though, it's steadily going up because people keep thinking that this is going to come off. In my body, my soul says that they're not going to unban this for the next ban list, because this is just the way that our format works compared to the OCG. They don't want to unban this for our format, but if I want this to come unbanned. I want it, you know, because it's like, oh, I also bought 3 copies at 5, but I logically just bought them, but like my soul knows they're not coming off because I just wanted them. They look so nice too, the secret rares from Legendary Collection Joey's World. So let's talk about the ban list some more, right? So Thunder Dragon, in my opinion, are going to be the trick stars of the ban list. They're gonna just dodge it. The Dantes, the BAs, they're just gonna dodge ban list on ban list. So I don't think Thunder Dragons are gonna get hit. I mean, it's more likely that they are gonna get hit, but I think realistically they're gonna dodge it in a way that like people are gonna be like, oh, we can still play Thunder Dragon. I don't see why not. Even if they like rocked the deck, they put everything to 1, everything. It's still like, you only need 1. Like, you just play the Trishula, you play the Gold Sark, and then you play 1 of each, and then boom, you've got a extra deck monster that makes your opponent not search cards. It's fucking insane that you can consistently get to. It's pretty good. I don't know why that. Just okay. Dingirsu, I already talked about that. So another ban list thing. They're most likely, in my opinion, they should hit Babel and then just be done with it. Maybe put like Galatea to 1, maybe put Dingirsu to 1. Either way, Orchest is still going to be a very good deck after. In which case, Orchestrated Return is just going to be just better. And I think that you need at least 2 copies of this. I would just have 3. And I think that this card's just going to keep going up because this simple as this. This card has seen a lot of meta play recently in higher and higher numbers. It started with only 1, and now people are playing triple copies of this. And it makes sense because you could discard one of your Orchists and you draw 2 cards. Drawing 2 cards, pot of greed of the deck. It's super good. It's searchable off Galatea. Like, I know it's 19, it's basically $20 right now. But if you want to play Orchist, and I'm gonna pick these up. I need to pick 2 more. I already have 1, but I want to go back to my locals, see if I can trade for them first. You need this card. Like, get them now before it's too late. These, like, I'm just gonna bet that these go up to like 30. So, you know, like, save yourself $10 a copy. But then again, it could also stabilize. I don't know. I just think that they're going up because when you ban cards from the main deck, what are you going to replace them with? And in my opinion, you replace them with Orchestrated Return. Harp Horror. Okay, so they're going to hit Orcus pretty hard. I would pick up 1 of these because, you know, it's the super rare version. $1 for this is not bad. We already talked about this. This is $1. They're not going to hit Ray. I think this is a good card to pick up. It's secret rare, the highest rarity, looks great. Spellbook of Secrets is $21 on Near Mint Unlimited. This has seen meta play. Consider this. I don't think this is going lower. So definitely 21, 21, 21, and then it starts going up pretty rapidly to 35. So definitely consider picking that up. You can get a playset right now for $60. Just saying. Speedroy, I picked 1 up at 20. I think that this is a great card. It's a 3. You can add this guy who's also 3, and then like boom, you've got like what's that Salamangreat Mirage Stalio like right off the bat, and you haven't even done a normal summon yet, you know? So that's not bad. It's level 3. It's also, like I said, I think Wind's gonna get good. Or just better over time. This is also just like good in general. I think that, you know, it's a special summon that allows you to +1, you know? And then like this one allows you to like +1. So I don't know what the combo is after. Like you go here to there, right? And then boom, you've got 2 monsters on board. But I don't know where you go from that combo. Usually I think you go into the BA XCs, but like I'm just saying, free Link 2 theoretically is not bad. And Wind, special summon, I think it's good. I want 2 of these. I don't know, super rare Fossil Dig just looks so nice. $3 is definitely on the lower end that I've seen this. These used to be like higher, 7 up to like $10. And dinos are really good right now. Dinos, you know, $2. I think that's not going lower. It's only going to raise in price on that one. And lastly, with Ignition Assault, rituals are going to have a boost. There's like a ritual theme that doesn't need ritual spell cards or something. Doesn't matter. These cards are all about, on average, like $1 for Near Mint First Edition. For super rares, I would pick up a playset of every incantation, highest rarity, because I only think that these things are going to go up. 70 cents right now for the candle. This is also kind of like ritual support. If you want to play like a pure ritual deck, not only is this like, you know, you can negate like something like impermanence, effect veiler, or stuff like that. That's quick effect, right? Yeah, it's a quick effect. But it also, you can negate a special summon and banish the monster if you are playing the ritual deck. You can special summon this. It is currently $9, which is the lowest that I've seen it. It comes up in tops every now and then it bumps up to like $15. Definitely don't pay 20. But I was considering picking these up at 10 each. I want to see if these will go a little bit lower before I can pick them up, but I doubt it. They're currently at $9, and that's honestly, let's hope for 7. But yeah, 73 cents, 30 cents, and $1. $1. This is actually the best card for the ritual cards. 24 cents, 26 cents. Like, pick up a playset of each, high rarity, and if rituals get good, like, you know, like, you just do it now, quickly. All right, well, that's it for my market watch. If you have any cards that I didn't talk about that you want me to talk about, my opinions, like what in relation to the metagame, yeah, just let me know, or the upcoming ban list. I already talked about which cards you should pick up, which cards you should avoid. But yeah, that's been it for me. Thanks, guys, for watching. See you guys soon.